What's happening, guys? Cope here, copespicks.com, coming at you with a special video here today on bankroll management. All right, I get the question a lot on how much should I wager, what do you recommend as far as a bankroll, what should I start out with, and here's what I recommend doing. And this video is going to be broken down into 3 simple steps, guys, that anyone can do it, but can you do it well? And I'll explain a little bit that here in a minute. First thing is the most obvious thing. In order to have a bankroll, we have to set one up. Okay? Number 1, set a bankroll. Okay, what does this mean? This is an investment, guys. Okay? Sports wagering is an investment. All right? This is not a get-rich-quick. For most people, this is not a full-time job. Okay? You have to build up to become a full-time sports handicapper at this. Okay, guys? It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a year. Trust me. All right? This takes a lot of work to do. Okay? Now, for you guys out there, setting up a bankroll, simply put, is taking money put aside for an investment. It's not your rent money. It's not your mortgage. It's not the food off your table. It's not your car payment. It's not your child support. Okay? This is money that you're going to want to invest. Okay? You're not going to put your mortgage payment into a stock market overnight. Don't do that. Okay? All right? So, how do I recommend doing it? Take the money that you want to invest that is not going to hurt you financially. Simply put. Okay? Now, the other part to setting up a bankroll is you have to remember this bankroll that you're going to set up, that you're going to invest this money into, your hard-earned money. This is your baby. Treat it as such. Treat it like a business. It's your baby. You want to see it grow and prosper. Okay? And it doesn't happen overnight, guys. So number 2, stick to the plan. All right? Stick to the plan. So many people come into sports wagering with good intentions, but they fail and they lack discipline. It's sticking to a plan. You have to have bankroll management. What does this mean? Well, it means bankroll management. Simply put, don't go spending or don't go wagering more than you have, right? You have to wager a certain percentage per unit. This is what we do. We give out 1 to 3 unit plays, guys. Okay? 1 to 3 units. That equals 1 to 3% of your bankroll. Okay? So, I only have a couple $100 to invest right now. Guess what, guys? Why don't you guys wait until you have about $500 to $1,000, okay? All right? If you only have a couple $100 to invest right now, you probably shouldn't be doing it in the first place, to be honest with you, okay? Save a little bit more money to make an investment, guys. But for this example and what I'm about to give you on stick to the plan here, guys, 1 to 3 units, 1 to 3% of the bankroll. That's what we do over here at Cope's Picks. That's what we recommend our clients do. Ultimately, it's up to you guys. You can do whatever the heck you want to with your money. It's not my fault if you guys fail, and not my fault if you guys blow up a bankroll. Don't know how to manage it, not my fault. But hopefully this video will help you guys out there to make a better decision, to see if sports wagering is right for you or not, to see if you can be disciplined or not, and I hope this really helps you guys. So what we do is 1 to 3 units. Okay? Our long-term goal, course of a year, we'll say a year is long-term, right? 55 to 60% winners. Okay? Now you're saying, Cope, 55 to 60% winners, that doesn't sound like much. You're losing 40 to 45% of the time, man. Guys, this is why it's long-term. It's not a sprint. It's not a get-rich-quick. It's long-term. 55 to 60% winners. You don't think that's a lot? Let me break this down for you. Let's say we give out 3 plays a day, 365 days a year. Okay? That equals 1,000 95 plays. Now, if we give out 1,095 plays in a year and we're hitting the low end of our goal at 55%, okay, times 0.55, that's going to equal, what is it, 602.25. 602.25. That means we would have won 602.25 games out of that 1095. What would we have lost? We would have lost 492.75. We would have lost 492.75. Okay? Now, if you subtract the 602.25 from this 492.75, what do you get? You get 109.5. 109.5. This is how many games that we were above 500 over the course of a year at 55%. Now, even if we did the bottom end of our unit size, 1%, doesn't take a genius, okay, to know that we made money. We made 109.5 units. If you started off with a $10,000 bankroll, 10,000, okay, and you divide that by 100, what is that? That's 100, okay? That's 1% of your bankroll, or 1 unit. Over the course of a year, you take that, you times that $100 by the 109.5. What did you just do, guys? You just made $10,950 that year, betting 1% of your bankroll hitting 55%. This is simple math, guys. Here's the beauty of it. You just doubled your investment in a year. Wow. That 55% looks pretty damn good right now, doesn't it? When you go to the stock market, what do you get on your return on investment? 6%? 8%? 10% in a year if you're lucky? Guys, this is why sports wagering, if you can stick to the plan, long term, it's going to work out for you guys. All right? Short term, losing weeks, losing months, it happens. Long term, year after year, if you can step back and look at the big picture, 55%, 1%. Now here's the beauty of this, guys. We hit a lot more 3-unit plays than we lose. Guarantee you that. All right? But just for this example, we were going off the 1%. The third step and the last step to manage a bankroll properly. Okay? Number 3, adjust your unit size. Okay? Adjust unit size. Now, I bet a lot of your wives and girlfriends would love for you to be able to adjust your unit size. No, but really, adjusting your unit size, guys. Okay, what this means, if we go on a really good run, if we're up 10 units in a week, pretty good run. We're up 10 units in a week on the volume that we give out. That's a great week, guys. If we make over 1 unit a day, that's awesome. That's fantastic. Okay? Here's what I recommend doing. Every time you have a difference of plus or minus 10%, so whether you're up 10 or you're down 10, okay, adjust accordingly. Okay, what does this mean? Well, if we go back to the $10,000 bankroll, $100 per unit, and we just made 10% of our bankroll, we are up 10 units. Well, guess what? That 10% now becomes $11,000. Now, instead of wagering $100, we can wager $110. It's that simple. And vice versa, if you go down by 10%. Now, what does this do? Why wouldn't you just stick to the same old bankroll, or the same old unit size, day in, day out for the rest of your life? Well, what good is that, guys? When long term we know we're going to grow that bankroll, right? We're going to adjust that unit size. Now, adjusting down prevents us from more risk than necessary. Okay? Now, if we go on a really bad run, if we have a bad week, and we lose 10 units in a week, Well, instead of betting that $100, if we started off at $10,000, went down to $9,000, now we're going to bet $900. Well, let's say we have 2 bad weeks in a row. Well, that really sucks, huh? It would have sucked a lot more if you were wagering an extra $100 that week. That's why we adjust down. My recommendation, every time you have a difference of 10%, adjust up or down. You can set goals for yourself. Hey, if you start off with $10,000 and hey, I'm only going to adjust when I double that, or I'm only going to adjust when I make $5,000, then I'll adjust up to $150. That's fine too, guys. Whatever you want to do. You can do this on a weekly basis. You can do it on a daily basis. You can do it on a monthly basis. Ultimately, the adjusting the unit size is up to you. 10% is what I do. It's what I recommend. All right, guys. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you guys can learn something from this. Most importantly, guys, I hope you can stick to the plan. Don't chase the last game of the night just because you had a losing day. Don't do these crazy 8-team, 10-team parlays that, you know, that are honestly just a waste of money, guys. It's just a waste of money. Don't do it, okay? Stick to the plan. 1 to 3 units is what we recommend. You should not be wagering anything more than 3% per pick on a play, in my opinion, okay? If someone's giving you 8-unit plays at minus 150, come on, guys. That's 12 units. That's 12% on 1 pick. That's just crazy to me. Okay, guys. Like I said, hope this video helps you out. Invest wisely. Get over to copespicks.com. It's $100 per month. You get all of my top plays. And again, 55% doubles your bankroll in a year based on 3 plays a day, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Good luck out there. Invest wisely. We'll see you tomorrow.